course, to Saturdays now, the Cup. The red light is on. All set first for the afternoon. They're racing. Pike wasted no time with Policier. Jumped her brilliantly. From the inside, the favourite Storm Whisper also bounced out of the gates. They'll share the lead early on. Going forward, Magical Queen. Ain't No Other Man. Got posted a little wide there, so he has to ease back outside of Vragno. Sneaky Chance pushing up near the rail. A length and a half behind those. Spirit Rose settling back into the field with Dynamic Ruler. And then a gap top of the mountain being followed by Hot Ginger. Last of all is All Killer. They put the 500 mark behind them, and the two fancies go together. Storm Whisper on the inside of Policier. They're eyeballing each other at the top of the straight. Policier, and over on the inside, Storm Whisper. Storm Whisper about a half a length on Policier, going to the 200. A length and a half. Ain't No Other Man. Sneaky Chance. Policier digs in. She comes again. She's lifting off the canvas from Storm Whisper. On the outside, Policier. Pike at his bustling best gets the filly's head in front. There's a tremendous win again. Policier has won from Storm Whisper. Sneaky Chance 2 lengths behind them third. A gap then in the field on pulling up behind them next. Ain't No Other Man, followed then by Magical Queen, and then Hot Ginger. Vragno was back there in the field when they'd pulled up in company with Dynamic Ruler. All Killer beat a couple home. They included at the back end of the field, top of the mountain, and a long last is Spirit Rose. So champion rider William Pike draws first blood on Cup Day from an awkward gate there. He came out positive. This is a nice filly. She's got some toughness about her, as we saw on debut when she went down in 4th placing. Then she had to really show some track sense and maturity to win at her second start. Today she does it outside of the impressive first up winner Storm Whisper, who was no match at the finish for Policier. And Vragno, who they'd back right in 360, didn't deliver and was well beaten out of the placings. All honours here with this Safeguard filly. 58.57 is the time, and it's a long head by 2 1/4 the margins. Home in 34.96. 1-2. 6 Sneaky Chance finishing third, and fourth number 3. Ain't No Other Man, but very few made any headway at all from back there in the field. So a second win in 3 runs, and she might be the real deal. She's got versatility. She's got tenacity in spades, this filly. Out of Magnifique Lass for Danelle Pierce, also D. Boxtel and A. Roccaccioli. Oakland Park, managed by Neville Duncan and the Sangally brothers, and trained by Dan and Ben Pierce, with the champion rider William Pike there lifting her home at his bustling busy best to beat Storm Whisper by Snippet Son from Cyclone Bella, prepared by Neville Parham, raced by Nev Carolyn Parham, Steve Kilner, Sean Kenny, P. Evans and Maureen Webster. Chris Parham in the saddle, and 6 Sneaky Chance third, and I'm All the Talk Snuglet filly, trained by Trevor Andrews for Joanne Andrews, Ken Helen Gregson, Dave Houston, Mario Delina, B. Turner and S. White, G. Altamos, Jay Cooney and Jeff Bailey, ridden by Joe Azzopardi. 1-2, 6 and 3 after the first. Race number 2 is the Tab Touch Better Your Bet Plate 1100. Kira Yule on 7 Bourbon Bow in the next on the card. Let's go to the winners' enclosure, and gee, there's a lot to like about Policier. She knows how to do it the tough way, Britt.
She certainly does. If you had a stable full of horses as tough and that try as hard as this filly, you'd be awfully happy. Dan Pierce, there's nothing of her. After her first win, you said she weighed 390 kilos. Have you popped her on the scales today?
No, not yet. We'll do it on the way out. But yeah, look, she's a tiny little thing. But yeah, we were disappointed when the barriers came out, because she galloped enormous on Tuesday, and we thought we'd give it a real good shake. But yeah, we sort of had to believe in her toughness and will to win, and she certainly showed that.
What were your pre-race discussions with William Pike? You mentioned there you had barrier 10 to contend with, but he looked very set right from the time the gates opened that he wanted to be forward.
Well, given the conditions and the way the pattern that of the day, we thought rolling forward would be the go, and yeah, like I say, just knowing how tough she is and her will to win, she had the race fitness and everything on her side. So yeah, we just had to believe in her a bit.
This is the second time we've seen that sort of fighting go from her, where she's head and head with a horse. What were you thinking in the concluding stages watching her?
Oh, look, the way she won last time, and I think just that will to win. Like I say, there's nothing of her, but she's a tough little nut, and she wants to stick her head out and wants to be the first across the line. So all credit to her.
What's next for her? Do you keep her in work, or are you mindful to get her out for a break in preparation for some of those juvenile features?
Well, that was pretty impressive today. So yeah, we obviously need that in the back of our mind, and a stud-owned horse is that's always in their mind as well. So yeah, look, there's obviously a line of races that we'll be looking forward to in the autumn. But she's just such a tough little horse that's pulling up so well. It's it's hard to put them out, but yeah, it'll come a time where that'll be the case.
Congratulations, you guys have done a wonderful job with her, and she's done nothing wrong to date. Well done.
Thank you.
Dan and Ben Pearce prepare Policier for a second career victory from just 3 starts, and William Pikes with Scott.
Certainly is. Pikey going into the machine, drawn a wide gate. What were your hopes out of the machine?
Well, I suppose what happened was probably about what I'd hoped for. I was hoping to get right forward, breeze behind us. I think it's going to be the only way for these early races at least. Yeah, that was about as best I could hope for. I was even considering, like, if I got the call at 3 wide, I still would have rather been there than back.
What about in the next race? Keep your feet, drawn a wide gate. Is it a similar hope?
Well, yeah, that's right. I think he sort of settles a little more, but I'll have to try and wake him up somehow. And I really do think it'll be advantageous to be in the first half, so we'll have to see if we can't make it happen.
Hopefully we're chatting a lot throughout the day. Good luck.
Yeah, thanks, mate.
There's William Pike. He will ride the favourite, Truly Great, in today's Tab Touch Perth Cup, but he gets his eye in and off to a flyer with Policier taking out the Crown Perth Plate.